have people in your secondary. You just don't have anybody that's really a stud. So
Here it is.
Would not be upset with a pick like that.
Jason gone.
So now it's McKinney or Jefferson.
You got McKinney, right? Jefferson, dark horse Kenneth Murray.
Patrick Queen.
I doubt they take a linebacker because they just don't draft linebackers.
It's just not the Eagles. Yeah,
you've been wrong about everything else.
If you are, look, we talked about this actually last week, Keith, when you said when we were kind of like arguing. I put in air quotes, but when you were bringing up the case for trading back, and you brought up trading back for a linebacker, and I was like, that's the one thing that I could kind of get behind because it's so different. The Eagles don't take linebackers in the first round. So if they are going to do this, and now at this point, this is almost what I'm rooting for, is, trade back, acquire, get yourself up high in that second round tomorrow to get your guy, get an extra second round pick. Maybe you get, maybe you end up with 2, second round picks tomorrow.
Guys, I have a theory.
And, you go in.
I have a theory. I have a Howie theory. All right. Take Jefferson.
Eagles are on the clock, by the way.
Take Jefferson here, right? Now there's 3 minutes left in the pick, so they could be talking trade, the trade back. But you take Jefferson here, then you move 53.
Jefferson or Murray, Jefferson or McKinney. I'm just reading chat.
Yeah, you take Jefferson, you take 53 and a third or a fourth, and you trade back into the first round, and you take Reagor, who they like. And you just got 2 studs in the first round at wide receiver, and there's your answer. Could happen. Not saying it will, but could happen. Because they like Reagor, and I wouldn't be surprised if Rager's the pick right here out of TCU. He's a burner, too. So I wouldn't be surprised if they miss on Jefferson and go with Reagor. I'm not saying that's what I think will happen as the trade scenario. I'm just saying
potential.
It could.
Oh, here we go.
Could. You get back in there with San Fran's pick at 31. You give them a third, a fourth, and a second. Like, that's what they need. Boom. Now they just got 3 picks. They already made their selection at 14. They could be happy with that. So you could get that pick back at 31 if Rager's still there.
Yeah,
that's a thing. That could be a thing.
Yeah, I don't mind the thought of Reagor going later. I like him more than a guy like Thompson. I don't know that I like him right now though.
Yeah. The pick is in for the Eagles. The pick is in for the Philadelphia Eagles.
My palms are sweaty.
Oh, my God. It's Murray, though, right?
Knees weak, mom's spaghetti.
This is nuts. I'm putting my phone away. I'm not checking Twitter because Twitter already has it. You know that this is already happening. So I'm not.
I traded out. No, I'm just kidding.
I just got a Twitter notification. I can't look at it. Just can't look at it. I'm waiting for the app.
Murray's a leader. Too. Murray is a natural-born leader, and we need that. And I'm fine with that if they go with Murray. I want Jefferson. I'd be okay with Murray. That's about it. I don't want a linebacker. I don't want Queen. I don't want Kenneth Murray. I'm saying McKinney. I keep saying Murray, but I want McKinney. I'd be okay with McKinney or Jefferson. I don't want Murray or Queen.
Xavier McKinney would definitely be okay with me. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. It's not the sexy pick. It's not who I'm, but it doesn't help Carson. But how he's smiling like I you know what, guys? I didn't even want CeeDee Lamb. I didn't want him.
Shut the. Oh my God.
He's got that shit-eating grin on his face right now.
Oh my.
It's true.
Dude, you're showing Justin Jefferson, and
no, it's too soon.
He's on the phone. Justin Jefferson is on the phone right now.
That means we got him.
He's on the phone. Like, why would they show that if that's not the pick? What a slap nuts that would be. Oh my God.
I hope chat can see the disgust in my face.
I saw the fucking pick. Sorry for cursing, guys. I saw the pick. I'm so mad. I saw the pick.
No, you can probably stop him on the outside because he slows.
I just actually hit
everything.
Chat. I'm gonna let Roger Goodell tell me who it is. So
I saw the pick. They could have traded back.
Oh no, there is a pick then.
I saw the pick. Yeah, I didn't want to see the pick, but I saw the pick, and multiple sources. Listen, It's this is the guy apparently they wanted, but they could have traded back.
They got the TCU.
I'm not gonna spoil it.
No.
I'm not gonna spoil it, guys.
No, because if I'm getting a "you gotta be kidding me" out of Kevin Christian, it's not good.
No spoilers, no spoilers, no spoilers in chat. Only I can spoil it.
Hey, can we all take one second to admire that Super Bowl trophy in the background that took us so goddamn long to earn as fans?
Guys, we're sitting here saying McKinney, Jefferson.
It still happened, all right? It
no,
still happened.
None of them, and that's awful. Like that's just I hate.
They could have traded back for this pick, guys.
I just lost audio.
Don't
I
do
just
this
lost
to me.
audio.
Don't do this to me.
I got my ears back.
Let's just remember that I said that they could take.
Don't tell me it's the center. Don't do that.
It's not. No,
Okay,
guys,
good.
you could. It's a receiver.
Oh no! It's a KJ.
Reagor!
It's a KJ
A second
Hamler.
round wide receiver.
They could have traded back. They could have gotten. My theory could have worked. What if they trade up and get Jefferson?
You know,
He's going to Minnesota though. Jefferson's
Jalen Reagor. I know not a lot of people are happy with that. It's their speed guy they wanted, and
I like the player. It's not a good value. But I guess
no, it isn't a good value, but it can be proved wrong.
I guess the counterpoint to that is if it hits,
He's speed.
If it hits, then the value
He's
is
speed.
good. It doesn't matter, right?
He's your number 2 wide receiver right now.
I'm gonna spin this positive for a second.
Me too. I'm gonna spin it positive forever.
I'm not happy about it right now. However, because the value might not be as hot as it could be, but if that's your guy, like I said all night, you want to get your guy, go up and get your guy, right? Maybe this is.
Look at them.
They went up and got their guy without having to trade up. Sure, maybe it's a reach, but if he works, he works. Like look at how every quarterback gets reached for.
Oh,
so
that double move.
I will say this: I like him more than Jefferson. I really do. Like if
I'm happy with him.
I'm more excited right now. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Greg?
You could have gotten him at 23 or 24.
I agree. And that's
again you have to find a partner. That's the thing. And Reagor also does special teams. He does return too.
Yeah, they just got Deshaun Jackson insurance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have that guy, at least one of them on the field at all times now, ideally.
Yeah.
So
I'm happy with it because we have a wide receiver. We address the position. We have a new Eagle.
Returner.
Doug Peterson's kid is horrendous. Looking.
He's like that 14-year-old awkward, just like
he's like the 20-year-old, 14-year-old. Yeah, I got it.
Whereas like I'm like the 30-year-old.
He already has the hat. I am fine. I am fine with the pick, right? Like again, Justin Jefferson probably safer, better hands, probably better route runner. But to get an explosive kid who could literally change a game, that's the difference. Here's the thing for me. TCU not in a power conference, and LSU is enticing. The Vikings pick is already in, so they probably just said Jefferson.
Jefferson.
Done. Well, our biggest problem is that we couldn't blow the top off of a defense last year as far as our offense went. So this was a natural fit in that sense. I understand what people are saying, where it's not the greatest fit. It's not the best there.
It's a fit.
I get that.
It's just not I thought it would have been at later than 21. I think it's a great fit. Personally, I think it's a fantastic pick if it were at 23, 24, and you gained yourself an extra third or fourth rounder, like maybe even a fourth. I'd have been fine with that. But again, that takes 2 to tango. What were New England or New Orleans going to trade up to get? There's nobody really there except for the safety. So, and he's clearly going to fall. Minnesota's going to take a receiver. I don't think they're going to take a safety here. So, and if they don't, right? If Minnesota somehow doesn't take a receiver, you have New England, who I don't know if they would take a receiver. You have New Orleans, who doesn't need a receiver. Maybe Howie trades back into the first round and gets Jefferson too, and my theory was right. It was just reversed. You just never know. A lot depends on the Vikings pick. Yeah, a lot depends on the Vikings pick here.
Yeah. Again, just like I think the fact that we've seen only one draft or one trade tonight, right? So
Yeah,
we're all
and
sitting here.
one spot.
We're all sitting here like our at least our first reaction was you may have reached. It's not good pick, not good value, but maybe Howie is feeling that. Maybe, like you were saying, Greg, takes two to tango. Maybe Howie was like, I want to go back, but it just never happened that way. No one is making trades tonight. The only trade we saw was for one spot. Like, the most conservative possible trade. So, again...
a lot of people might not be inclined right now to trade.
Exactly. So while we're all sitting here going, why didn't you trade back? Why didn't you trade back? Why didn't you... Maybe Howie's like, hey... Or maybe he's like, hey, I was trying to trade back. It just wasn't available. You know? Like, maybe that's how it was. But, you know... Again, I like this. I like this pick much more than Jefferson. My only complaint with this pick is that even like to Greg, just 23, 24, you could have recouped a little bit more value. But you know, if he starts popping off this season, no one's gonna be saying anything about value. So.
Some people saying that Reagor was the 56th overall player on the board.
I had to look down, like when we were trying to, like, when I was trying to pull up stuff for him, I had to go down on the list to find
trade. Ian Rappaport. The Patriots have traded their pick to the Chargers.
Okay. Interesting.
What's
doesn't do anything for us, but.
No, but hey, listen, the Chargers traded back into the first round.
We're literally just sitting here complaining about the lack of trades in this draft. So yeah.
Joe Hunter, we love you too, Joe Hunter. Yeah, I miss you, brother.
Thank you. Again, quick shout out to everyone in chat, everyone not in chat, hanging out. We really appreciate this. It's been a fun show. It's definitely been Keith and I. It's been our longest show since the Radio Bucks days.
Yeah, I mean we're at almost 3 hours at this point.
We're gonna get that.
I think
the Patriots have traded 23. The Chargers have given up pick 37 and pick 71. So 2 picks for the Chargers to trade back into the first round. They trade their second, and it looks like they're end of the third or fourth, or no, it's early fourth maybe. So, yeah, there you go. The Chargers are up there. There's a lot of value there in the first round still with Queen and McKinney, Murray. So there's a lot of good players still on the board here. If the Vikings don't take Jefferson, maybe the Chargers go with Jefferson because Keenan Allen's getting older and they need another slot guy. So this is interesting. Like I said, a lot's riding on this Vikings pick right now.
I'll be right